As much time as fans and media members want to spend pumping up an upcoming fight, once it actually happens, the focus shifts to, okay, what's next? Since we are both of those things, and we feel like we've covered the goods on the calendar pretty well already, this week's Top 5, we go through the best fights to make in the next 12 months. Starting off with a female matchup that has been over half a decade in the making. It's Katie Taylor versus Mikaela Mayer.
She's standing extremely close, and she's making Mikaela work. Mikaela's getting off right now. She's getting off while she's backing up. Good shots right there from Mikaela.
They made their pro debuts just 9 months apart from each other, and for the majority of their career, there was only 5 pounds separating them. But recently, that has changed. Mayer has now fought in 4 different weight classes, 130 to 147, currently holding a title at welterweight, and Taylor is the undisputed champion at 140. Mayer has built her career on only making the big fights, and Taylor is the biggest star in women's boxing. This matchup has never been bigger. Undisputed is going to be a theme for this list, and the next one continues with it. It's the newly crowned king of 175, Artur Beterbiev, versus former world champion and current top contender, David Benavidez. These two are beasts who control their fights on the front foot, and this is the best matchup at 175 after Beterbiev dispatched everyone else.
Another right hand. Uppercut. Big uppercut. He is stumbling, and this is over.
The champ hasn't faced someone with this youth in a long time, and despite the challenger being a career super middleweight, he is likely the naturally bigger man. This one is all about who could withstand the punishment. Moving on to another matchup fans have waited a long time for. It's Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. It's safe to say this one has been on the wish list for even longer than Taylor versus Mayer, considering these guys have fought at the same weight for most of their careers. At one point, they have been mentioned in the same breath as the 4 Kings, and it was for this exact reason, fans wanting them to fight each other just like those legends did.
Oh, what a big shot by Lopez! And Comey is on spaghetti legs here in round 2.
At their best, these are 2 of the best fighters in the world, and they are both in need of a fight of this magnitude. From 2 American champions to 2 Japanese kings, it's Naoya Inoue versus Junto Nakatani.
Destructive work from the monster. Uppercut, body shot again! My oh my!
2 pound-for-pound stars, 2 knockout artists, 2 multi-division champions, the best 2 fighters from Japan, in their prime, both undefeated, both are active, and most importantly, both want to fight. The only problem right now is they aren't at the same weight. This isn't just one of the best matchups in the sweet science today, this would quite possibly be the biggest fight in Japanese boxing history. You might be wondering how that is not number 1. Fair question, but when you have a matchup that could very well decide the new pound-for-pound number 1 fighter in the world, it's gotta be the best fight to make in boxing today. It's Gervonta Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Puncher versus boxer. A clash of styles in the elite extremes.
Back downstairs, a thudding left. Oh, a cracker of a shot! Shakur Stevenson!
A rivalry, a unification, a premier division, all adding up to be this generation's super fight. With the way the boxing landscape has been operating this past year, there is no reason to doubt that this matchup can't be made in the next 12 months. For the hardcores, casuals, and anyone who wants to be entertained, there's no denying it's the fight to make in boxing today.